Good morning, little boys. That's better. What are we having for dessert? We've got nothing for dessert. My favourite cocktail in the world. That walk didn't entirely go to plan. A marriage has to be monogamous. And then we're ready to serve. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Today is... showing you my t-shirt. Saturday, 2nd of October. I don't think I've vlogged since Cyprus, have I? No, I haven't. And I'll tell you for why. I got back from Cyprus on Saturday. Sunday I was wiped. Monday I did all of my washing, sorting out, and then Tuesday I drove to London, back on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today. Yeah, it's been a lot going on, but I am unsure why so often throughout this vlog I am not in focus. I am very sorry. It won't happen again. I thought I would do a weekend vlog. David and I don't have many plans this weekend. The plans do involve Strictly. I really want to make meatballs and spaghetti because we went and watched the new Sopranos film. If you've seen it, let me know. I don't know if you actually know what it's called. Something like Kings of Newark or something. The Many Saints of Newark. So not Kings of Newark at all. Absolutely loved it. It felt like I was watching just another episode of Sopranos. If you are a Sopranos fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not, why are you not a fan? It's 8 o'clock. David's gone to the gym. I'm just making a coffee. And then what I'm going to do this morning is just have a... have like a really good tidy and clean of the house, because it feels like I've not been at home for like a while, like a week or so. Just sneeze again, surely not. So I thought I'd have a tidy around because that'll make me feel better, and then I just fancy having a really nice cozy weekend. Lighting all the candles. I've just taken the covers off the sofas and washed them so they can wash and dry today. I want to do like loads of washing. You know, one of those weekends, really lovely food. I've got a hair mask in, by the way. Good morning, little boys. Would you like to say good morning? This is what I mean about everything's a mess. Like, there's just, my shit is just everywhere. I've got to do the washing up. I want to clean the hob. And then in here, again, I've stripped the sofa. Nothing in here is, we're still not finished in this room, still. So yeah, I want to do a nice clean, make everything smell nice, put the candles on, get everything just looking cute, you know? If you're a coffee lover, I feel like you start off just having your Nescafe, yeah? And then you move to, oh, I don't even have it. Okay, well this is my coffee lover journey. When I first decided I loved coffee, I'd have Nescafe, yeah? Just like the granuals. Then we moved to Nescafe Azura, the one with the orange lid, like the plastic orange lid and the tin. Beautiful coffee. And then we got an espresso machine for a Christmas present maybe 4 years ago. We've had this for 4 years. And do you know what I would really quite like next? I would like a... when you bang the beans and you grind the beans yourself and then you know what I mean? I don't know, the smell of the bean grinding fills up the whole house. I really would like one of those.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind when we rewind.
Does it look good? Much better. Why you stood like you've been up to school? Let me see. I have finished tidying. I'm just waiting for the Hoover to charge because it ran out of battery. Probably going to have to leave the house and go and do some food shopping. I've been using one new product. No, that's a lie. I've been using a couple of new products on my face, but one that I can distinctively tell has made a massive difference. The first new thing is this Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. It's really, really lovely and I love it. But this isn't the product that I have noticed drastic differences with, because I feel like I've used quite a lot of lovely toners. Clarins Double Serum Eye, I've been using this for probably about 2 months now. I really like it. I've never used an eye serum before, and you put it kind of everywhere, up onto your temples, on your eyelids. I don't go too far down on my eyelids, but yeah, and you're meant to pat it in like this apparently. It is actually very nice. So the product that has changed my skin entirely, but this is the Skin Cuticles. I don't actually know how you pronounce this. HA Intensifier Multifunctional Serum to help amplify skin's hyaluronic acid levels. I honestly can't explain to you the difference in my skin is baby soft since using this. So much more hydrated. It comes in a little pipette like that, and it is that classic hyaluronic feeling where it sinks into your skin quite quickly. Not particularly an amazing smell, nothing fancy really, but it has changed the game. It really has made a difference. That's better. Can you see just like how, I mean obviously I have just done my skin, but I don't know, the texture of it is really, really, just feels very plump at the moment. Also, because I don't know what the lighting was like, this is what it is. So, so good. I love it. Can you make me a pancake tonight?
Yes. We got all the stuff.
What do you need? Do you want to go and get limes? David. Cheese chopped nuts.
Coriander, you got some.
Yeah, so coriander, chilli, limes, tequila. We've got everything, haven't we?
Mm.
Are these bats what you want for your eggs in the morning?
Absolutely not. Away from the bats, I've gone for the bowls.
Batter. I did think you might go for them, but what snacks should we have for Strictly?
Pork scratchings.
No. What are we having for dessert? We've got nothing for dessert.
Beer.
There it is.
Where is the pork scratchings?
Down here. Oh, the Marmite cashews, they're nice. Do you like them?
Nope.
Okay, everyone's favourite vlog content ever, and a personal favourite of mine, is what we got from Waitrose. David picked these for his breakfast rolls we're going to have tomorrow. We're going to have portobello mushroom, egg and sausage rolls for breakfast. Spaghetti for spaghetti meatballs tomorrow. Basil. Chorizo because we decided to have nachos for dinner tonight. Coriander to go in with the guacamole. David just picked all of the cereals that were on offer. So Wheatos, Cheerios, and these, which look unbelievable. Frosted shredded wheat, I've never had them before. I try not to eat cereal all the time, but I don't know how they're not going to last very long. Vegetable oil, boring, but needed that. These, best cookies ever. David picked the flapjack flavour, I picked the chocolate flavour. Maltesers. David's Strictly pork scratching snacks. Twiglets. Nacho crisps for the nachos. These are the mushrooms. Garlic bread for tomorrow. 2 avocados, courgette for the boys. These sausages for our breakfast rolls. 2 types of tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. Loads of limes. I think I may already have one of these, but just in case. Some sun-dried toes, refried beans for the nachos, some baked beans, and then pork mince and beef mince because to combine for the meatballs, the two, you've got to do the both. Breadcrumbs again for the meatballs, sour cream and chive dip for the nachos, cheese. These are the only eggs that I will eat now. I have created like some sort of weird egg complex, and these are my favourite. I just love them. Some raspberries, and that's everything. Oh, and I've put them in the freezer straight away, but we also got 2 Haagen-Dazs flavours. Strawberries and cream, best ever, and pralines and cream. Oh, I'm going to show you how I assemble my nachos, because it is not, there's a knack to it, okay? So first thing, a layer of chips. Then you can put whatever toppings you want on, but I like salsa. Just randomly dot it around. Refried beans, I've just sort of heated these through. They look disgusting, but they actually just taste very nice. Then sprinkle some chorizo, and on every layer have some cheese. Then all the fresh ingredients go on the top. Layer 1 done, and then we put more chips on top. Then the final layer, I just put some jalapenos underneath the cheese, and then a little bit more cheese for the top. So like a little bit more than what's in between the layers, basically. I put it in the dishwasher and I ruined it. Well, it's only the things come off.
Back to the cocktail shaker. First important part is make sure the cocktail maker.
Okay, we're about to eat loads of them. So in there you've got chopped chilli, red chilli and coriander.
Yeah, 3 coriander leaves. Then you muddle it with your muddler.
What's next?
So you put your double tequila in, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
So 60 ml it says.
And then?
15 ml of the syrup.
Is that whole thing? 15
No, that's about 25 ml. So you want about how much?
Whoa, okay.
30 ml of lime juice, which we worked out last time was about 1.5 limes squeezed.
Do you want a cocktail? Do you want a cocktail? Lime juice in.
So this is the last of the 3 halves of limes.
That's enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I do that bit?
No.
Why?
Because I'm making the cocktail.
Let's check on these nachos. Ooh! Ice in. Do it a bit more gentle than that.
Look, when I've done this in bars before, the music's been playing. So
You've never worked in a bar in your life.
no one knows that.
And this is the finished layer, and then you put the fresh ingredients on top.
And that stops the ice, and then that stops the chili bits.
And then, ta-da! This is my favourite cocktail in the world. Oh, just in case David wasn't recording, you do.
Oh, you wanted me to press record then, did you?
So you didn't press record.
Well, I thought you'd press record and give it to me.
But anyway, so you do the fresh toppings on the top. So guacamole. This is sour cream and chive dip. A little bit more salsa. Then garnish with some coriander leaves, and then some fresh green jalapeno slices.
Is that it now, or do you need to cook it again?
No, that's it, that's done. Yeah. Do you want some more, or do you want to wait and see?
That'll do.
Okay.
He is a proper fan. By the way, we've shown people videos of...
Who was your favourite on Strictly?
And you know the words to this one.
Mine was George.
Turn that down. George?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is George?
You know, the one before the other one.
Are you winding me up?
Yeah.
I loved John, Greg, Tilly, AJ, Judy. The stakes are high this year. the talent is very, very good this early on. Like on week 2, they are banging out some good dances. Oh, and I love Reese as well. I've not said Reese, I love Reese. Ah, and Adam.
Words? Not getting excited yet.
Are we gonna go to the B-E-A-C-H? Do you love the B-E-A-C-H?
There he is. Don't go.
Sit. 3, 2, 1. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Easter.
Do you know what I'm gonna have? No.
Your singing is lovely. Is that what you're gonna have now?
Yes!
This is the difference between them in the car. Vinny absolutely loves it because he knows he's going somewhere. Franco would rather walk 10 miles than go in the car. I don't think we have ever been to the beach with the tide out for miles and miles and miles. No sea. It's like a whole of blue sky, very nice. That walk didn't entirely go to plan. It's now pissing it down with rain, but if you look, there's like one hole of blue sky in the sky. Whoa. What did you ask for brunch club on Sunday?
Mushroom, egg and sausage back.
What have you got?
Mushroom, egg and sausage back. Yeah, a roll actually.
Ciabatta roll, yeah. On my Instagram earlier this week, I did a question and answer box, and I did confessions, unpopular opinions, topics to discuss, and when it started sort of getting really deep and opinionated was when we spoke about feminism, marriage, and monogamous relationships / marriages. And David and I naturally kind of had a conversation. It wasn't actually about monogamy, was it? It was about just other stuff that you naturally would speak about within your relationship. And then we kind of thought that you don't ever really find or get to hear topics being discussed in a relationship. Like it's always, you said we always talk after an argument or after a
Yeah, we never really have any sort of like these big sort of worldviews or like
chats,
ethical chats or whatever, unless there's a major sort of event or conflict or argument has happened, and then they always come from a place of emotion. So I don't know if that's sort of the same for other relationships, whether you just have deep meaningful chats with your partner,
but like when things get
when there's
to the point where you like need
involved.
to have a big chat.
Yeah.
So we thought we would pick a topic and talk about something together, and obviously we are in a relationship, and then just see if, well, we'll just talk about different topics, I guess, because I know for a fact when there's been times in our relationship where I've been searching for, say, answers that go beyond like my gut feeling or whatever, I have literally typed in sentences like, is it normal that? So we just thought it might be something good to do, innit?
Yeah.
So we're going to pick a different topic, but off the back of the Q&A and the confession, we thought we would talk about monogamous relationships.
Yeah,
and we actually haven't discussed it.
We've never talked. We were talking about this, and we obviously, there's probably a lot of assumptions that we have about other people's views or our views on it, but we've never actually talked about it.
And each topic we'll pick a topic that like maybe we haven't discussed, which might be quite difficult, but
which is obviously pertinent for us as well because we are getting married.
We are getting married, yeah. A description of the sentence would be, no, a description of the topic would be,
a marriage has to be monogamous.
A marriage has to be monogamous.
Go on, what's your views
to survive? To survive.
Just that simple statement. A marriage has to be monogamous. What's your simple high-level view? We can go into the rationales behind your views after, but
okay, my straight-up opinion would be not true.
Okay.
But I need to get into it.
No. Mine would be, I would say it's nigh impossible for it not to be. However, I'm not saying it's impossible. probably 99% of relationships, marriages, maybe more, it would be an impossible situation for it to work long term. However, I'm not saying, I would say under a perfect set of circumstances for the right people, but I think it'd have to be so perfect that like there'd have to be the people would have to be on some form of narcissism scale that they could block off their emotions.
Well, I'm confused because you're saying 99%, that's a huge percentage of people.
That it wouldn't work for long term, yeah.
Right, that a non-monogamous relationship wouldn't work for
yes.
long term. Right, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, I thought you were saying the other way around.
No.
What, do you think we're the 1%?
No, I'd say I don't think I'm anywhere near that. Speaking for myself, I don't think I wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay, so can now I elaborate on what I
go on.
think? So I said not true, because I think there are people out there who are capable of having a non-monogamous relationship.
That's kind of what I'm saying, yeah.
But do I think there's longevity in it? I'm not sure. But I did have a really interesting woman. Did I read you this message? So this one woman did message me on Instagram and basically told me that her and her husband are swingers.
Right.
Right? And she kind of just shared her opinion, experience, or whatever you want to call it with me, which I do really appreciate because it is great to learn the differences. And I'm reading it and I'll read parts of it out, and I'm reading it and it works for them and they're really happy and great. But I, as a person, I don't think I could do that. Right, so she's written, we are still animals who are biologically built to spread our genes. Yes, we have a conscience that helps us decide whether to act on it, but the act of sex is to multiply. So naturally, we want to have sex with other people. Even those who say they don't, society makes them ashamed of it. I love my husband and I know he loves me more than life itself, and we enjoy watching the other enjoy someone else. Does that make us bad parents? We keep this lifestyle totally separate from normal life, and the men in the swinging lifestyle are the most respectful, polite, gentle men out there. They worship women and treat us like gods. Women run and own the swinging world, and this does not mean we are incapable of love or looking after our children.
I think they are, like
hang on, wait.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
Let me read the last bit because this is the thing. I think that unless you speak to people in different relationships, it can be a scary concept. My relationship with my husband has never been stronger because of our honesty about what we want and like. So like the fact that those two people have found a common interest in enjoying each other, watching other people enjoy them, I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. You have to find two people that are exactly aligned. But even then, I'd be sceptical. Because how can you be confident? Because for me, if we go back to what is a marriage, for me a marriage is a lifetime commitment of being in a relationship and saying you want to grow old together with someone. But, so like how can you guarantee that the way you feel now, or have felt for 5 years when you're, I don't know, in your 30s, 40s, you're going to feel like what's going to happen when you get to like your 60s, 70s, if one of your sex drive's gone, are you just going to be happy
that they crack on with someone else?
Yeah, or
I don't know. But I am also very much the sort of person where to learn something, I would rather learn something by speaking to 10 people who have a different opinion on that one subject than speaking to one person on that subject. Do you know what I mean? And like for me, reading that, if prior to that lady messaging me, if I was to talk about swingers, I would have been like, fucking weird, like you put your keys in a bowl and I bet it's filled with like narcissistic asshole men.
Yeah.
But she's saying everyone there is like really confident, really self-aware, no jealousy, it's really respectful, and I would never have expected that, so I've learned something from that. Do you know what I mean?
It must be because you must have to have like really strict boundaries. Like, are they fully aware? Is it? I don't know. It's hard to know, isn't it? Like, do they only do it when they're both doing it and they're arranging like weekends away or whatever, or does that?
Is it when they fancy it?
Yeah, or do they have like free reign to go? Oh, I fancy such and such at work, or I'm out for a night out, or I might not come back because I've got free reign to do it. You're okay to take the kids to school. I don't know.
And also confidence changes, doesn't it? So like I could say now, I'm the most confident I've ever been now. That could change after I've had kids. And what if we made a decision based on our confidence and our security levels in our relationship now, and then in 5 years' time something shifted, but we'd already overstepped that mark?
Whatever relationship you have, there's going to have to be some sort of sacrifice. Like you can't just do what you want when you want, in lots of different things. So, and I guess the traditional view of a relationship is sexual relationships with other people is in marriage is something you give up when you marry.
On the flip side, should I read that message out from that other lady? I can't find the whole thing. Also, on the non-monogamous question, I see this as a deep problem of modern society. It encourages couples to follow each and every primal desire, and I think that kind of impulsive, lust-driven behaviour actually harms our mental health in the long run. I would say I agree with that. Or it's not that I disagree with the other woman, but I read that and I relate to that because I think I would feel like that. So if I wanted to act on something instantly now, I don't know if I would feel that same way in 10 years' time.
We're pretty much saying it's not for us, it wouldn't be for us.
No.
But we don't believe it's impossible to have a non-monogamous marriage.
Yeah. Can I just say one more thing about it? The thing for me is that, you know, when you, like, if you live a life where you always want more. Yeah. So you have a perfectly stable marriage, you have a perfectly great sex life or good sex life with highs and lows, like that's for everyone. Why do we then need more than that? I know that there's like no cap on life and the world is your oyster and stuff, but I do think one of the problems with modern society is that we're always chasing the next thing, and I think that's where it has maybe become a bit more normalised. I don't know. Kind
of where I've got to in life that I don't want. I
don't want to keep chasing stuff.
No, like my aim is to be content. Like that is the ultimate
balance.
Aim is to be content and to be happy. And you can't constantly chase. Well, contentment means you're happy with everything in your life. Like, not that you're going to completely give up on trying to progress yourself or anything, but it's accepting that yes, you may progress in areas, whether it's your career, your hobbies, or whatever. But being content that progression may not come, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
To evolve, like, I mean, I'm not saying like when I'm in my 70s I still might want to go to the gym, still might want to like do a PB or whatever, or things like that, but be content that if it doesn't come, it doesn't matter, then you're happy as it is.
I think we'll just have to accept that if I'm doing like a home style vlog, I'm probably not going to wear makeup all weekend. I'm going to start cooking now. David and I watched Free Guy. I don't know if you've seen it. It's the shittest film I've ever seen in my life, but David wanted to watch it because Ryan Reynolds owns Wrexham, whatever that means. If your boyfriend, husband, partner, whatever, loves sport, football, maybe they'll understand, but I didn't understand. So I'm going to make the meatballs. I'm actually just going to make it up. So I'm going to do beef mince mixed with pork mince, parsley, oregano, salt, pepper, breadcrumbs and an egg. That's going to be my meatball mix. Okay, here are my balls. Just heating up some vegetable oil, and then I'm going to fry them. And then when they're done, use that oil to make the pomodoro sauce. I think that's how you say it. I've just opened up this new balsamic vinegar. How cute is that? I think it came in a hamper that my granddad got me for Christmas, and it came in like this box. Isn't that so cute? Remember yesterday when I cleaned the hob? Okay, it looks very orange on here. It's not that orange in real life, but the meatballs have gone back in to finish off cooking in the sauce. The spaghetti is ready. This is like cooked al dente, so I'll add this to the sauce for a couple of minutes before I serve up, and the garlic bread is in the oven. Franco, you have had a lot of you know what today. I don't think you should be looking that hard done by.
Not anymore.
See, I told you. Okay, we are ready. I'm just going to let this pasta cook in the sauce for a couple of minutes, and then we're ready to serve. Sorry, but how nice is this?
Pang delicious.
Cheers! I am going to leave that recipe down below. Probably won't do the exact proportions because I'm not very good at that, but I'll do the rough guide, and the best cooking is when you kind of get a sense of stuff anyway. So let me know if you cook it or make it and what you thought. We just watched an episode of Squid Game. I don't understand it, it's fucking strange. Everyone's been going on about it, so we just finally decided to watch it. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lovely weekend, and I will see you soon.